How rich is Serena Williams really? Is Serena Williams a billionaire? Maybe the most famous female athlete in global sport? Serena Williams has always been a special talent, even well into her career. The tennis icon has completely changed how young women approach tennis and sports as a whole. An inspiration to many, Serena Williams has become inactive in recent years, but not before she earned a hefty amount from her playing days. The American star has a full bank account, all thanks to her agility on the court and expensive endorsement deals. Anyway, let's dive into the video. How rich is Serena Williams really? Is Serena Williams a billionaire? But before we do that, we would really like it if you could click the like button to support the channel. Remember, we make these videos for free, for your entertainment, and that is all we ask for in support. Hit the subscribe button while you're there too. All set? Let's look at how rich the icon is and how much she's earned from the swing of her racket. Serena Williams was born in 1981 in Michigan, America, to Richard Williams and Oracene Price. Williams was born in a huge family with 3 half-sisters and full sister Venus Williams, who is also a pro tennis player. While Williams was not born poor, the neighborhood she grew up in was known for violent crimes. Her father, Richard, was the source of Serena's interest in tennis. Richard enjoyed watching the game and wanted his daughters to turn pro. He trained Serena and her sister, Venus, from the age of 4. Despite losing a sister to a drive-by shooting in 2003, Williams does not have bad memories of her childhood and insists her parents gave her everything, despite living in a 2-bedroom home. By the time Williams made her professional debut, she was already making headway as a junior player. She had a 46-3 record and was the #1 under-10s player in Florida. In this video, we'll tell you how the stepping stones for an illustrious career had been laid, and how Williams became one of the best-paid athletes in the world. Tennis. Williams's parents wanted her to take things slow and withdrew her from academy training when she was 14. Despite wanting her to turn pro at age 16, Williams played her first professional match at 14 at the Bell Challenge in Quebec. She lost in the first qualifying rounds, but that did not dampen her spirits. She had to wait a year before finally getting a shot at another match, and in November 1997, Williams won her first professional game. In the same tournament, Williams, who was ranked at 304, beat 2 players in the top 10, becoming the lowest-ranked player to ever achieve the feat in the Open era. After on and off performances, Williams won her first title in 1999 when she was victorious in the Open Gaz de France. In 2002, Williams rocked the tennis world completely when she won 3 consecutive Grand Slams, and the following year, she added the 4th title to complete her career Grand Slam. She also became the 5th woman in tennis history to hold all Grand Slam titles simultaneously, an achievement which is now called the Serena Slam. Serena Williams is currently inactive, but has enjoyed a career to remember. She has also not only broken multiple records, but became one of the best-paid athletes, according to Forbes. Her first major paycheck came in 1999 after winning the Open Gaz de France, where she earned $80,000 in prize money. She then went on to win 23 Grand Slams, which pushed her career earnings to a mind-blowing $94.5 million, which is significantly more than any other female tennis player. With retirement nearing for the American legend, some would say the figure wouldn't last a very long time. Well, Serena Williams agrees and looked to other sources to earn as well. Endorsements. Being one of the most influential athletes in modern history, it isn't surprising that Serena Williams is endorsed by top brands. Her most notable endorsement comes from American sportswear company Nike. Nike signed Williams in 2003 in a deal initially worth $40 million. But because Williams is a world-class player, she met all the performance incentives in her contract, which boosted the total amount to $55 million. Before Nike, Williams had partnered with Puma in a deal worth $13 million for the first 5 years of her career. She also has a number of endorsements from brands like Gatorade, Delta Airlines, Pepsi, and Beats by Dre headphones. Before we move on with the video, we'd like to know, do you consider Serena Williams the greatest female athlete of all time? Will Serena Williams' endorsements last through her retirement? Let us know your opinions in the comments below. Williams has collected hefty paychecks throughout her career and continues to do so even with retirement looming over her. And with those paychecks, she's now living her best life. Personal expenses. Even though Williams has millions in her bank, she does not like spending on herself. She told People in 2020 that she's the most boring spender. But if she does splurge, it's on her daughter, Alexis Olympia Ohanian Jr. Instead, the sporting icon chooses to invest her money. Williams has a 0.5% stake in the Miami Dolphins, a team that is worth $2.6 billion. She also owns her own venture capital firm called Serena Ventures. The firm has funded over 60 startup companies and raised $111 million from outside financing. Serena Williams also has a taste for fashion and owns a number of companies including Anaers and S by Serena. When it comes to properties, Williams has spent a fair amount on her homes. She, together with her sister Venus, bought an 8,500 square foot mansion in Palm Beach Gardens that was worth $525,000. The siblings also owned an apartment in Manhattan which was sold for $2 million. Her individual purchases include a beautiful apartment in Paris, which she decorated herself, and a 6,000 square feet mansion in Palm Beach Gardens, which cost her $2.5 million. In 2017, she turned her attention to probably the most expensive area in society when she bought a home in Beverly Hills for $6.7 million. And how does Serena Williams move from property to property? By using her expensive car collection, of course. Williams's first car was a Lincoln Navigator which she named Ginger and drove the car for 8 years. Her love for the Lincoln brand eventually made her an ambassador for the company. Williams also owns a red Bentley Continental GT, which costs around $200,000. Williams is married to Reddit co-founder Alexis Ohanian, who is a millionaire in his own right. The couple's wedding reportedly cost over $1 million. It has a gorgeous carousel that cost $30,000 in rent, and Williams wore 14-karat jewelry that was worth over $3.5 million. Not bad for someone who's a boring spender. Net worth. Serena Williams takes her numerous awards and records with her into retirement. But with that, she also retires with a net worth of $250 million, according to Celebrity Net Worth. And with that, we've reached the end of our video on how rich is Serena Williams really? Is Serena Williams a billionaire? The legendary player is an icon to many women worldwide, and her efforts have led to her small fortune. If you've watched till the end, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. And turn on your post notifications. If you liked this video, check out this next one, and we'll catch you all next time.